Listen.
So we want to talk about some games that we want to see announced for Switch at E3 2018. So I'm just going to go ahead and start it off. The big one for me is Mario Maker. I really, really think that Mario Maker would be an amazing game on Switch. Now,
You've been on this train for a while. I feel like I've been talking to you about Mario Maker on Switch for a minute.
It's not a surprise. I mean, I don't think it's too big of a surprise for people out there. I've been saying it for a while, but I think that now would be a perfect time to do it. Obviously, Nintendo has sort of laid out their floor plan for E3 and what their big title is going to be, and obviously it's Smash. But they're still keeping quiet about other stuff. You know, that we don't know what else could be out there.
Nintendo keeping quiet?
Yeah, it's so unlike.
Are you sitting down?
I'm sitting down.
All right. For those who aren't watching, he's sitting down when I tell him, what about Mario Maker 64?
You talking about building like 3D environments and stuff? Because that's some pretty heavy lifting, I think.
Yep, it would be. But Far Cry did it.
Far Cry did it. That's true.
I mean, we're living in a world of like 8-year-olds creating Minecraft world castles. I think that Mario 64 Maker would work.
In Mario Odyssey, just the hide the balloons thing made me think like, oh, there's some like level design to that. You know? And like maybe I could make a cool Mario level.
I'm a fan of Mario Maker. I did one of my favorite Mario Maker Let's Plays of all time with Sam a couple years ago.
That was probably the best video we ever made.
Yeah, that's true. That's absolutely true. But my only concern about Mario Maker on Switch, the 3DS and Wii U were essentially geared towards building in that game because you have 2 screens to work with. The only thing is like how clunky it would be to like build a level on Switch and then dock it to play it or switch the screen over to play it. Like it just seems like that interface isn't optimized for Mario Maker. But that being said, like still totally worthy.
So what's your pick?
Very good choice. My pick.
I know we all have multiple picks.
Yeah, for sure. Advanced Wars. It's been too damn long.
Yeah.
I think that Fire Emblem has had its place in the sun for many, many years now, and I want to see Advanced Wars come back. I love the Advanced Wars series, and I think it'd be really cool to see it on Switch. And I honestly, like, I wouldn't even. I don't even think it needs like a huge overhaul. Like I'd love to see like a simplistic sprite-based like 2D tactics game.
Yeah, I totally agree. By the way, chat, before we go any further, let us know what games you want to see announced for Switch at E3 this year. We're not the only ones here. You guys are obviously there, so let us know and I'll go ahead and try and read off as many as we can. But Sydney, do you have any picks?
I do. I'd love to see Pokemon Snap come to Switch.
Oh, man.
I think it would be perfect. I think the Switch is perfect for it. I don't even care if it's a remaster or if it's a sequel, I guess. I don't know. But I replayed it recently, not that recent, like a year ago.
That's pretty recent.
That's pretty recent, yeah.
Magical and perfect. I love it so much.
We just had it on our live, like a little CRT television on my desk, and we have a 64 hooked up there. And I had played Pokemon Snap for the first time in 15 years on it. And it's very sparse, but there's so much hidden stuff in it.
There totally is. Well, and I definitely didn't finish it as a kid. I think I had it when I was like in kindergarten. So I had no idea how to unlock that kind of stuff. But going back as an adult and like finding all of those hidden Pokemon and actually like capturing them all, not like capture, but like capture them all.
And you have to draw some out. And sometimes it's mean where you have to like throw things at them.
And hit somebody and then they fall into the lava.
It's crazy.
So great. How can you not love it?
I think that would be a good, I remember people saying like, oh, this would be the perfect Wii U game. And then it did never happen. So like, Switch is no different. Like it would still be fine.
I'd be so stoked about that.
Yeah, I want that, but I want it to support Labo. Like I want to have a cardboard camera because they've even showed off. They've teased a cardboard camera.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think it'd be perfect. Like, you could put the Switch in the dock, play it on the TV, and then the other Joy-Con is in the lens, and
for like
perfect.
That'd be really cool. Yeah,
that'd be super cool.
Yeah,
I would
Pokemon Snap.
Switch for that.
Yeah. Pokemon Snap would be a perfect game. Sam, I'm going to cheat a little bit because I heard Sam's pick earlier. But I want to hear.
You're just going to take it?
No. I want you to say it because I think
WarioWare.
It's one of the best ones.
It's WarioWare.
But
WarioWare. WarioWare.
How do you say it? Like that?
I love WarioWare so much. And the last couple WarioWares have been kind of crummy. There was the WarioWare do-it-yourself game, DIY, which was interesting. But like, it's not these like packs of like play with your friends WarioWare games. And then there was Wario. What was the Wii U one? It's called
I don't remember the name off the top of my head.
Whatever it was. Not the same thing. I just want like 600 micro games, and of course I know we just got
we have a collection
micro game collection coming. But I love the multiplayer aspect of WarioWare, and I love Mario Party still. So I'd really like to play a WarioWare in party mode with all the Switch controllers, with the various things that the Switch controllers can do.
Yeah,
and what if you combine that with Labo?
Yeah.
Also,
WarioWare Labo.
That would be crazy. I feel like my cardboard would be destroyed by the end of that.
Because Wario would just make like cranks and all they do is just like spit out gold for him, you know? Oh yeah. Just like do stuff like that. It'd be good.
That's a genius idea. Like just thinking about the Toy-Con house itself with all the little mechanisms on the side and on the bottom.
All right, let's take this off air.
Wario.
And we'll make that.
Let's do it.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
Nobody else can hear this idea.
Why not a
Just
new?
Toy-Con Garage or
Copyright TM.
WarioWare.
Now they can't take it.
While we're talking about Wario, why not a new Wario Land as well?
Ooh.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I really liked Wario Land Shake It,
Yeah.
which was a Wii game,
was a Wii
like
game,
just a really cool Nintendo side-scrolling platformer with Wario in it, just being greedy and big and stupid, and it was really fun. I liked it.
Yeah. Yeah, WarioWare is another series that I think fits perfectly on Switch because of the touchscreen and also things like HD Rumble.
No, the touchscreen is useless.
And the fact that it's also like a hybrid system. I mean, the Switch just has so many perfect features to fit most of these games. It feels like Nintendo was making these games and they were all leading up to, this kind of a console that could be essentially like, that could work in both worlds. So it makes a lot of sense. I want to talk a little bit about Fortnite. I think Fortnite. I know.
Speaking of Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Well, it's just kind of crazy that it's not on Switch.
It's insane to me. Like, I mean, Nintendo totally missed they didn't miss the boat, but they were so late to the Minecraft thing. They were the last platform to essentially get it. It was on mobile before it was on Nintendo consoles. So I don't want to see that happen again here with Fortnite.
I mean, it already did kind of. I mean, Fortnite is on mobile.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah.
Good point. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing
great
about
on mobile.
That's the thing about the Unreal Engine, right? Is that it's totally scalable. So they don't necessarily need to they can meet somewhere in the middle where they scale up the mobile engine or scale down the PS4 version, and it would fit right at home on Switch, and it would probably run and look just as good as it does on any other console. I don't know why it's not there. I think you're totally right in asking that question, Philip. Like, why aren't we hearing anything about Fortnite on Switch? It's crazy.
Should we check in with the listeners?
Hey, listeners.
Let's check in with the listeners. Video Game Guru says Fire Emblem. That's cheating because we know that Fire Emblem is already announced.
All right, don't read that next
Advanced
one.
Wars, dude.
The Hitman,
Skip that one.
The Hitman 86, who is a Prime member, thank you very much for being a Prime member, says Mother or Earthbound Collection. That would
Ooh, that'd be really good.
yeah.
Or Hitman.
That's why I got excited. I was like, the Hitman. I was like, great idea.
Denise,
Let's
big
assassinate
Hitman
some
fan.
people.
Oh yeah, Hitman. I mean, it's a violent game, but Nintendo's been way more open to
I
violent games.
love that juxtaposition because I'm very much somebody where when I think of I'm gonna play my Nintendo console or whatever Nintendo product it is, I definitely go more towards that certain art style.
Sure.
Like a little bit more like fluffy and
Right.
fun and nice. But honestly, on every other console, my favorite games are like shooters. And so I loved the demo of Wolfenstein on Switch because it was so weird to be like brutally be murdering people.
That's one of the most violent games I've ever played.
It's so fantastic.
Like, I love
Also, let's not forget about all the Nazis. There's a boatload of Nazis in that game.
Minor detail.
I think
but
they
so-
changed those to Koopa Kids and
I love that. Just little little Nintendo changes. But yeah, so I would love to see Hitman on Switch. I mean, I don't think that'll happen, but if it did, I would be very happy.
That would be cool. You could maybe use some motion controls for Garrett wires and stuff. Great. Didn't what
You
game
could
did
use
that?
the Pokemon Snap
What game
Labo
did that
camera
for?
and shoot
Manhunt did that for Wii.
Yeah.
Manhunt had if
with
you were
the
stabbing
nunchucks.
people.
Can you believe that
Oh
came
my
out for
God.
Wii?
So stupid. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. I could just picture all the moms yelling at their kids, like, "Honey, what are you doing?" Kids, like,
Stab,
nothing.
stab,
Hawkeye in the PJ in the chat says Star Fox, which I
We
know.
talked about that last week.
Yeah, I feel like if Pear was here, that would be one of his games.
If Pear was here, Pear would talk about F-Zero.
Well, F-Zero, but
Yeah,
Pear
that's true.
did predict Star Fox last week.
Yeah, he did both, yeah.
I
But
love
would
to
it be a port of the Wii U one?
God, I hope not. No, I
but
think
they
we were
could fix
talking
the
about
controls
it
and it would be
we were
better.
talking about it as a new game.
Yeah, he wants a Star Fox game with the Breath of the Wild engine.
I thought you listened to every episode of NVC, Sam.
Only ones I'm on.
No,
On
we talked
repeat.
about a Star Fox game with the art style of remember the puppets from a couple of E3s ago?
Yes.
I would really
love those
that.
puppets so
Me too.
much. I got a bunch of pictures with them.
Me
and
too.
then the next day I was like, I need to get better pictures with the puppets. And they're hard to get to. They're backstage, so I had to get back in there again.
So some of you guys might remember, and if you don't, I'd be worried. Lily, if you guys remember Lily.
Cool Cat Lily Z?
Cool Cat Lily Z. She's in the chat
Lily.
right now. What's up, Lily? Thanks for watching. She says Mario Party, which I can't believe that I did not think of that, I'll be honest. But yes, of course, Mario Party. It's inevitable. It's only a matter of time until we see a
Would
Mario
that be
Party game.
11?
Yeah.
How can
So,
anyone
we're
know?
on 11 already?
Who knows?
It's pacing Mega Man.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, people were bummed last week that we didn't mention Mega Man 11 in our E3 discussion last week, but that game is coming for sure.
Yeah.
And no doubt.
To Switch?
I want to say that it's confirmed for Switch. I don't remember.
It would
off
be
the top
no
of my head.
problem putting it on Switch.
Yeah.
I don't see why it wouldn't be.
Yeah, at this point, I think Mega Man going forward is just going to be all
Guys, we're so
platforms.
close. We're so close to that legacy collection for Mega Man X.
We're not far away.
It's an interesting one. I haven't played any of those late X games. I'm really excited to try them.
Some of them are good, some not so much.
I like how the robots are also animals in that series.
That's true.
It's really neat.
Do you guys have any other games to add before
So
we move
many.
on? Yeah?
Yeah, how many hours do we have?
We have 2 more minutes.
I want Zelda DLC really bad.
That's
Zelda
not happening.
DLC.
They already said that's done.
But it could be a standalone big thing. Like it may not be DLC, but maybe like the Dark World version of Zelda. I just want to play more Zelda. I don't care about all these other games. Zelda.
That's how I feel with Pokemon.
Yeah.
I want Pokemon Stadium.
There you go.
Yeah.
I almost bought a 64 when I was
probably like $30
in Seattle.
now.
Well, the problem was I didn't want to deal with the hookups
Sure.
and whatever. But I would love to get another Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah.
The mini games were so fun.
Stadium
they're
would be
really
cool.
good.
I played the heck out of that game. I had a few others. I think a Castlevania, a cool 2D Castlevania would be a really fun game for Nintendo to
now
attract.
we
that
are
system to.
getting Bloodstained.
That game is so good.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for that. That's Igarashi's other game.
The Castlevania legacy lives on with Bloodstained. So that is coming to Switch. I'm very excited for that.
Is a big Mario DLC thing out of the question?
No. I don't think they ever said that they were done with Mario DLC, right?
think so.
Like
I mean,
right
this
after-
fall we got like 3 more worlds or something.
I know
That'd be great.
we've talked about it on the show
there's-
before about how easy it would be to drop DLC into Mario because it's just look, I found another kingdom to go to. Like, yeah. So
Yeah.
They could just turn
That was
it
me.
upside down.
That was my
like
Cappy
Symphony of the
impression.
Night.
That's what he sounds like. Yeah.
There's rumors that maybe we'll see like Mario Sunshine Island of Delfino World.
That'd be cool.
Come to
That
What about just like what about a
Amazing.
Mario
Yeah.
Sunshine
Oh, wow.
port? I would be down with that.
I'd be so down.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd play more Mario Sunshine. I've
Be into
played it
that.
on and off throughout the years. I love that game.
yeah, totally.
If you want to hear Sam
fun.
just really defend Mario Sunshine tooth and nail, there's a great Retronauts podcast with Sam on it where they hate Sunshine. Sam
Yeah,
loves
I'm
it.
in a room of people who don't like Sunshine. I think they invited me on to talk about how we all don't like Sunshine. But I was like, I love Sunshine.
So that was just a small taste of our conversation this week on NVC. And if you enjoyed what you heard, head on over to youtube.com/Nintendo Voice Chat and subscribe for more Nintendo weekly conversations.